Welcome. What is going on? Here for free live tarot readings on Saturday night. Crystal, what's going on? Ocean, hello. Natalie, Bethany, Breezer, Beautiful Blue, Lotus, Drizzy, Bethany, Fun. Everybody's here. What is going on? Night Reader, what is happening? Let's see. Night Reader, I've been spending a lot of time watching your Lenormand videos, trying to learn a system. Lenormand is pretty easy. So that's the good thing about it. It's just fairly easy. So, I mean, it's not like a ton of things to learn, and it's fairly simple. But Lenormand is all about the combinations. So if this is next to that, which is next to that, you got to pretty much master that. I mean, so it's really leaning towards combination rather than individual cards. So anyway, Raina, what is going on? So good to see you. Axel, hello. How are you doing? Message from Spirit. Blue Dome, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. How to conquer someone's heart. I'm not sure. Chocolate? I would say chocolate. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, chocolate. I mean, somebody back me up here. How to conquer someone's heart. Oh, home. I don't know. I mean, come on. Somebody back me up here. I'm going for all chocolate. Just that would be it. I mean, that's pretty much the end of it right there. I mean, do you really need more? You know, do you really need anything else in life? Diane, what is going on? And Sally, hey, how are you doing, Sally? Thanks for your message earlier. Sally just built a tarot tower, by the way. So we got tacos. I mean, tacos. I got somebody backing me up on the chocolate. I mean, that's where it's at. Sage advice shared. It's been a while. Good to see you again. It is good to see you again. Sage advice shared. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I appreciate that. By the way, in case you're wondering what this is that I just threw down on the table, it looks like the Wildwood Tarot. So this is the Wildwood Tarot. I had this a long time ago, and I'm just saying, I didn't like it. I gave it a bad review, actually. I thought it was more of a duplicate of the Druidcraft, but by itself, I think it stands out. I think it stands out on its own. I think it works pretty good. All right, now how to conquer their heart other than chocolate. Fun one says flattery and gifts. Tacos, chocolate, KFC, flattery and gifts. I'm just saying, we got a lot of ideas out in chat. So let's actually see what the tarot says. See if it comes out with chocolate as well. And I don't know. Four of Vessels says bring something worthwhile. Bring something worthwhile. So you have a lot of options. Maybe, I guess JC maybe have a couple of options. Maybe they have some things going on, but Four of Vessels says I'm being offered something I don't want. So maybe you're offered this water. Maybe they're offered this water and they just don't want it. So, Texas Bill, what's going on? I don't know why they wouldn't want this water. It's beautiful water. But maybe they don't want it. So the four says offer them something that is worthwhile, basically, right? In other words, you're coming into the relationship, offer them something that's meaningful. So you coming in with something meaningful rather than coming in with something that everybody else has, shared and things like that. Paula, welcome. What is going on? All right. So the World Tree says as well, it's all about how you think of yourself, right? So if you think of yourself as absolutely worthy and you have that just notion, you have that idea, and you have that firm belief that you're completely worthwhile, and this is going to be somebody, and you're going to be somebody that brings the worthwhile emotions, it brings the worthwhile feelings, that you are worthwhile. And indeed, I think you're bringing that, and that bring that confidence. I think that's going to be something that people are naturally attracted to, that confidence and whatnot. The Five of Stones says that I think they've had disappointments in the past. So, maybe sort of listen to what disappointments they've had in the past. Sea Turtle and KD, thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. Philippe, welcome back. What's going on? So the Five of Stones says they've had disappointments in the past. Listen to them. Ask them about it. Talk about those disappointments. Sort of figure out what was disappointing about it, or what failed with it, and things like that. Now you get some hints from them themselves in order to, sort of move forward. So you can now go that you have, the disappointment because somebody, bailed on them, or somebody cheated on them or something like that. And now you know sort of what their levels are, sort of what their temperature is for some behaviors and some things. So now you can sort of bring in, things that are not going to be like that. And that's going to be helpful as well. So the 8 is well fun. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. The 8 of Bows says you're sort of restricted in a lot of ways here. I think the person has a lot of options. I think the person has a lot of people talking to them as far as, throughout their lifetime. I don't think they're new at being JC, right? They're not new at the dating scene. They're not new in a bunch of different things. But the 8 of Bows says that there's only so much that you can do realistically. So, just be yourself, walk in with yourself, offer something valuable, listen and understand what they don't like. And they're going to tell you, everybody loves to share what they hate, what they don't like. And then working with that, I think you're going to be able to, sort of navigate the field and be there. So there you go. Giro Marchetti, what is going on? So good to see you. Any relationship to Giro Marchetti? I'm just kind of curious now. By the way, that's his cloth. So, all right. Well, not Giros, but Chiros. Anyway, I mean, it is similar. It's similar. All right. Thank you, Dristy, for your donation. Dristy, what is your question? Post your question in chat, Dristy. There you go. All right. I got Dristy. I got it now. We got you covered, my friend. Got you covered in chat. All right. Let's see. Bountiful Steel to what kind of person will my daughter marry? All right. Let's see about that. All right. BST. Daughter marriage. What kind of person is the daughter going to be marrying? Let's check that out and see how that's going to go. Is Dawn in chat? Let me know if there's a Dawn in chat. I got a donation from a Dawn as well. All right, for this one, I think we can go with the Shadowland. Shadowland is where it's at. Yeah, the Waterfall Tarot face mask. I lowered the price to like ridiculously low, as low as it could possibly go. Yeah, the face masks are $8. And locally on the Facebook groups, they're selling plain masks for $6. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing this out. You can get mine for $8, or you can get a plain one for $6. Wouldn't you like to have the Waterfall Tarot on your mask? I mean, I'm just saying. Okay. So, I don't know why I'm promoting it. I make absolutely no money off of it whatsoever. But, whatever. I'd rather you walk around with a Waterfall Tarot. That actually is pretty impressive to me that we got that they added that. Anyway, Modern Priscilla Tarot, what is going on? Denise, how are you doing? Mona, welcome. How are you doing? True Chakra Tarot Talk. That's a cool name. Hello, I've not seen you before. Welcome. How's it going? All right, but the daughter's going to be married. The King of Pentacles. It's all about the steady, the work. The workhorse, somebody that's really going to be there and going to be pretty reliable in a variety of different ways. I mean, they do a bit of shifting back and forth as far as being a personality. I mean, they have extremes sometimes. King of Pentacles is sort of known for extremes back and forth. But, as far as Kitty, what is going on? How you doing? Wolf, welcome. How are you doing? So, I mean, yeah, they do have a bit of extreme. They do have a bit of a stretch sometime to get them back into reality. But the King of Pentacles overall is a pretty steady worker, pretty stable person. That's pretty much what you want for a marriage, right? You don't want the person that's going to leave tomorrow for the marriage. You definitely want some good feelings, some good stability, some good reliability from that person, right? Shan, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So the Emperor says as well as they're very commanding personality. I think they end up with a job that they're sort of a managerial person. They are going to be good with organization. They're going to be good overall with just sort of taking command, taking control, and getting things done. They don't really sit around a lot. And the Five of Pentacles, though, says they do have sort of a back and forth, really, not really a bipolar, but some sort of a back and forth to where they have a different personality around you versus around other people. Jay, what is going on? So, I mean, you do have that bit of a trickery sort of in there where they do have a little bit of a personality difference. But overall, the stability and everything else makes it sort of even out and balance out. I don't really think that's going to be a bad thing at all. Death, I do think your daughter actually gets divorced from this person anyway. But you did ask about marriage, so Death says a person, I think you actually get divorced from the person. I think something with financial issues combined with sort of the back and forth with the personality switches, I think they just sort of worked out of that. I think after a few years, they end up getting divorced from this particular person. I mean, I would say like 6-7 years, they pretty much get divorced and move on to something else. Anyway, so I mean, there you go. That is the type of person your daughter will marry. All right. By the way, I started a new art project. Let me get it queued up here. All right, did it have this? Yeah, we have it. All right, I started a new art project. I'm doing the Lady of Shallot. So here is the new art project. So we're doing a grisaille. Wow, you can't see that at all. That is literally brutal. True Talk, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see if you can see it now. There we go. All right, I'm doing a grisaille. So this is like a black and white version. So I got the Lady of Shallot, and here's what I got so far. So I need to paint the lady tomorrow, and then I'm going to go over it with some color. And overall, I think it'll look pretty good. So there's the black and white grisaille. So it's the underpainting, basically. So anyway, so working on that, and should be done with that, I think, by Wednesday, and then I'll post it on the thing. Anyway, if you want to see my art, you can check out my Instagram, by the way. All right, let's see now. Let's go to KD. Question below. Let's see, KD, how are you doing? Oh, let's see. KD question below. All right, and let's see, KD, when will I get another job? All right, well, the Dark Mansion for the other job reading. Let's check that out. All right, KD, when will I get a job? All right, so yeah, she's not quite divorced yet. Not quite divorced yet. All right. Let's see about that. Okay. When will I get another job? Hopefully soon. We can check that out with the Hermetic Tarot. And see how that's going to go. How that is going to go. Thank you, Mona. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ocean. I appreciate that. Yeah, just got the grisaille, sort of that black and white version at the bottom there, and then we add some color and stuff. So I think it's going to look all right. You know, I got to say, I'm in a Waterhouse fascination mood this week. This whole month possibly. I mean, you know, July is a Waterhouse fascination. Maybe I'll do them all. I might go through his entire collection, you know. I mean, I wouldn't knock it out. All right, when will I get another job? The Star Temperance, Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands. It's all about the differentiation between what you're looking for now and what you need to be looking for. Haley Mist, Valentine, how are you both doing? I appreciate you joining tonight. I mean, the star says that you're looking, that we are searching, that you're sort of guided to something, but it's sort of an odd thing to where you're not looking at the correct places. It seems that you need to sort of expand that. Nomad Trees, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is, my friend. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, you need to look in different places, need to sort of expand this out. So, Nomad, let me know what your question is. So, expand out meaning broaden out your search. And I think this is all about location. I think that you're being restricted by location, or you're being pulled back with location. And there is something about that where you're just not looking at the correct spots in order to sort of get that. I would, sort of expand out and sort of, even though it's not listed on a site, even though it's not listed here or there, figure out where would be the location that that you could get this that maybe didn't list anybody because maybe they, just had it open, or maybe it's been open and they just didn't post it, or maybe they posted it somewhere where it wasn't efficient or something like that. So it seems to be location based from the start. Queen of Swords says ultimately you're looking at a couple of months as far as that. So if we're looking at when will I get another job, I'll say at least 2-3 months. The Queen of Swords says that we have some restrictions. We have some pullback to where everything is not exactly where it needs to be. Maybe it's because of COVID. Maybe some people that you've been interacting with have just laid off, or they're not hiring, or they're not hiring this particular position or something. But there are possibilities there. It's just a matter of expanding out and sort of thinking on your own, where would be a logical place where I could get something that could work, and then let me go there and just find that out, right? So the Knight of Wands says ultimately you get something, I would say, in 2-3 months. Again, you're being sort of restricted or held back with the COVID, with layoffs associated with that, with earnings being bad for some companies and whatnot. And it's, sort of the general pullback feel that we have from that, of just not being able to expand as far as where we want to. Sunflower Tail Raina, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, there you go. I think just expand where you're looking, do some independent thinking and independent searching without being on a website or without being in a particular place, and then figure it out logically where would be a good spot for that, and give it a shot. All right, what lies ahead at work? Fun, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you as always. All right, let's see. Fun, what lies ahead at work? What lies ahead at work? Is this going to be something? Is this going to be something cool? It's going to be something fun because it is fun one. I'm just saying. All right, let's check out the Mons Tarot. We got to use it. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves the Mons Tarot. By the way, I got a new opening screen. I made 5 opening screens. So somebody who gave me the castle idea, one of y'all gave me the castle idea and I used it. You gave me the castle idea and I used it. I made myself a little castle person with a castle in the background. In case you did not see that, by the way, here's a preview. No, I'll show you real quick. I'll show you what it looks like. So there we go. So there's me in a little castle. So I paid this dude. The funny story. I paid this dude to turn my face into a cartoon. Because I can't draw, so there's no way I'm doing that. So anyway, yeah, he did a pretty good job. He did a pretty good job, I gotta say. It wasn't too bad. All right, having a lazy Sunday. Paula, it is a lazy Sunday indeed. That's where you need to be. So I got 5 of those screens. Hopefully they work out. All right, they're fun. What lies ahead at work? What's going to be some good stuff here? Oh, 5 of Cups, the Fool. Actually, I think that you're going to end up looking for another job. Entertainment purpose is only, never actually get a job or look for a job. Jay, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So, there you go. All right. So I think you're going to end up getting another job. We have a lot of indications for this. Obviously entertainment purposes only. Don't leap out and change jobs based upon a tarot reading. So let's do that. True Chakra Tarot. Are you Dawn? Are you Dawn? True Chakra Tarot? Let me know. Either way, I appreciate that. I think you're Dawn, maybe. I don't see an extra one. Anyway, True Talk. I appreciate that. Yeah, let me know what your question is, True Talk, and we'll get you started over here. I appreciate that as well. Very nice donation. What lies ahead at work? I think you're going to be hopping into a new job. 6 of Swords says you're going to be getting a job that's better, a bit better. That doesn't mean that you're going to actually be quitting this job, looking for a different job. It could be an opportunity at the workplace that you're at. It could be some opportunities that you've heard about that you didn't activate or you didn't catch. Again, it could be some future opportunities as well. She donated in the chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, True Talk. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, she wants to know the cue. Okay. All right, busy reading. I'm distracted. Okay, so the cue, we did KD, then we got Fun 1, We got Shan and True Talk right here, and then Sunflower and Jay. There you go. There's the thing. All right. So yeah, Jay, I need to pay more attention. I got multitasking. Usually pretty good at multitasking, but you know, it is. It's one of those evenings. So I mean, yeah. As far as getting another job, another opportunity, it sort of lies ahead. The Six of Swords is all about moving from a place of maybe where you're not in a perfect situation, not perfect ideal situation, into something that's going to be a little bit better, something that's going to expand. You have an expansion of possibilities. And that's sort of the Ten of Wands. Seems like eventually the current job sort of starts working your nerves. It's not exactly the best thing that you've ever had. I think it's okay. I mean, I think it's passable, but I mean, there is that. Dristy, I got you on the list. Don't worry. But yeah, there is that. As far as the Ten of Wands goes, it's all about sort of the current job, again, not really being as fresh and as exciting as it can be. And that's where I think the Five of Cups comes in. Again, you have something that is an opportunity. You have something that's going to be exciting, and it's going to be fun. You know, and it's just a lot better. The grass is always greener on the other side. That's going to be important to you. That's going to be a fantastic direction for you. And the Fool says you end up hopping to that new opportunity. So if you're looking for that, where you're going, how you're going, I think that's going to be where it is at. I think that is going to be where it is at. So, you know, sort of look for that opportunity. Again, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I think eventually you're going to have that sort of pop up. All right. So it's Dristy's turn. Let's see, Dristy. Why did V ghost me for 2 days? All right. Let's check that out. See what's going on there. Being ghosted, that's no fun at all. That's no fun at all. All right. You know, in the old days, ghosting was much simpler. You know, I never really heard about ghosting until social media, but I think people still did it in the old days, right? They just don't call you back. I think back then we just said, you know, they ain't calling me back. I don't think it was ghosting, but there you go. All right. Fun Sunday. Ocean, it is indeed. A salad and a reading. That's all you really need. That's all you really need in life. You know what I'm saying? All right. Being ghosted sucks. I mean, it does. It does, you know? Well, I don't know, though. Sometimes, you know, if they're stalking you or something, maybe ghosting's all right. But, you know, if they're just a pleasant person and you don't like them for some reason, at least let them know why. You know, let them know why. Well, that could be dangerous, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I can see reasons that ghosting could be advantageous in some situations, but for the average person, yeah, it sucks. It's not good at all. Okay. All right, let's check that out and see about that. All right. Let's see. So, being ghosted. The Three of Cups, I think they found somebody else. I mean, I think we have opportunities for somebody else. I think they sort of jumped ship possibly into somebody else's arms. I mean, I think so. Let's go over what we have. Now, this is covered in my book, by the way, talking about sort of jumping ship, getting into a different relationship, the cheating and whatnot. The Three of Cups, traditionally a celebration card. Everybody, and I mean everybody, loves the Three of Cups. It's a nice celebration card. So when does it come into cheating, right? Because we do have references in books about that being cheating, etc., etc. The wheel is one of the indicators. The Hermit being upside down sort of points me in that direction as well. Sort of moving on, right? Moving on almost. So something different there. The wheel says that standard day-to-day activities. What comes around goes around. That is a standard cycle card. Things go around. Things are normal. Things get into a different cycle. So I think they have a different cycle that's sort of into. Now, the Ten of Pentacles, not exactly optimal. Not something that they're going to be in forever, but I think that there's some opportunity sort of waiting possibly, or something happening. And I think that we sort of have that Ten of Pentacles. By the way, entertainment purposes only. This is only a tarot reading. Never listen to anything I say. You know, there you go. But yeah, the Ten of Pentacles says they're not too content, not too happy with it. I think, you know, there's something where you're just sort of trying it out. So it's like you know, it's like trying something out, right? You're trying out a Netflix subscription. You get the free 30 days, you know, you just don't like it at the end or whatever. So there you go. Ten of Pentacles says maybe not. And again, the Hermit says they're reaching out. They're looking for the grass is green on the other side. They're reaching out. They're trying to figure it out. They're sort of in this weird spot where they're trying to get that done. So there you go. Appreciate your educational sharing card position. Texas Bill, you're quite welcome. At the end of September, Texas Bill, I got a book coming out that talks about card interactions. So if you want to check that out, that's also going to be around at the end of September somewhere. So I am looking, I'm going to print 100 of them. I'm going to do 100 of them, and, you know, hopefully it works out well. All right. Does SB want a reconcile? Does SB want Dristy, entertainment purposes only. Dristy, it's entertainment purposes only. I'm just saying, never listen to anything I say. That is entertainment purposes only, and everything I say is 100% incorrect. So there you go. 100% incorrect, and entertainment purposes only. All right, let's check this out and see what is happening. We can try this out. We can try it out. That is the Gilded Tarot Royale. Gilded Tarot Royale. So yeah, Dristy, it's completely incorrect. It is completely incorrect and wrong. All my readings are completely incorrect and wrong, and it is incorrect and entertainment purposes only. Never make a relationship decision based upon a fat man reading your cards on YouTube. All right, let's check it out. I say so many Texans in chat. I mean, I'm saying, Dristy, I don't think so. I mean, Dristy, you know, take it with you got to take tarot readings with a grain of salt. All right. Does SB want to reconcile or not? Temperance says yes. Temperance says yes. That is looking pretty good. I got to say. Temperance says, let's reconcile. Let's mix together. Let's get back. Let's do some stuff together. Now, at a certain point, do you really want to? Right? Because when you reconcile, there's various types of reconciliation. One is the video game save restore. You know, you're playing Breath of the Wild, right? You fall off a cliff and die. You restore your previous save state, right? So you Breath of the Wild, now you're at the top of the cliff. You didn't fall off. So all the mistakes that you made, all of the things that happened, they never happened because you did a video game restore, right? Shan, right? Video game restore. Now the second one is that we get back, but we still fell off the cliff. So we still got a couple of broken legs for falling off the Breath of the Wild cliff. You know, where Link falls off the cliff and hits the bottom. So yeah, you're at the bottom of the cliff. You got the mistakes, you got the damage, and you're pretty much done at this point, right? But you're still playing the game. So this is sort of a mix in between that, sort of leaning on the bottom of the cliff a little bit, right? Because we have the Three of Pentacles, it's like we're not willing to work a lot to get things back to where they need to be. We're not willing to put a lot of work into that. The Three of Pentacles, I'm not willing to get that done. I mean, the Hanged Man too. I'm not willing to get a new position. I'm not willing to work with you as much as I could. I mean, there's that back and forth, right? How much work am I willing to put into this to make this a success? Not a ton. I'll do some, but not a ton. You sort of see that with the Hanged Man as well. I'm not willing to negotiate this out. I'm not willing to fix some things that really need to be fixed, right? Kodak, it is in the description, video description. There you go. The Nine of Swords, though, it says jump into it, have fun with it. And don't come in with a lot of expectations. Just roll with it. Ride the waves. If you want to do that, ride the waves. I don't think that they're going to be reaching out for you. I think it's more of a you sort of do some hints, you do some reaching out. I think you could have some possibilities here. But again, I don't think they're extremely enthusiastic about it, but they would, you know, they would do that. So there you go. There you go. It is possible. You may have to do some of the work. You may have to do the initiation. You may have to hint. You may have to do a lot here, it looks like. They may not be 100% into it at the moment. It doesn't say maybe later. They have a better. All right, how can I take my channel to a new direction and move forward? Well, let's check that out. Let's go look at your tarot channel. True Chakra Tarot Talk. All right, Prisma Reyes, Introduction to 7-Layer. Good afternoon. Greek Goddess, Unboxing First Impressions. Let's see that. There we go.
Good evening. I'm in Texas. It's hot all the time. It's like pushing it. We're pushing it.
You're in Texas.
I mean, yeah, air conditioning 24/7, and
air conditioning is
you can't overdo it because then you pay too much.
I mean, I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
how it is. Yeah, that's how it is here, Chris. We just got back, had to go get milk, and like I'm done for the day.
That is Texas. Like you go, like when I go get groceries in Texas, I have a cooler with those frozen bars, you know, that you get that have the chemical in it. I got like 4 of those in my cooler, and I'll put my groceries that are cold in there, like my fresh fruit, my lettuce, you know, my little packages of lettuce and whatnot. I put it in that thing and then close it, because if you don't, by the time you get home, it's like gone. It's spoiled. Like Texas is brutal, that's for sure. All right, so let's check that out. All right, so True Talk, how can I take my channel in a new direction, move forward? Okay, let's see. TCTT-new direction for YouTube. How is that going to go? How is that going to go? What was that? That was Tarot Talk, discussing being in Texas. I went and checked out her channel, took a look at it, discussing being in Texas, you know? There you go. All right, Shay, that's my boo. There you go. All right, let's see about that. We're using, by the way, with the Waterfall Tarot, everybody's, well, not everybody's favorite, because it's not, you know, it's not released yet, but it'll be released soon. It'll be released it'll be here in 2.5 weeks. So they said I will get my copies. I will get the final versions. Sunflower Tarot, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. KD, thank you for your other donation. So you got ghosted twice. KD, you got ghosted again? All right, so let's do the Waterfall Tarot. We got like the worst cards. Let's see about that. As far as this, the Eight of Pentacles says that you need to figure out what direction you want to go in. Like what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Is this something that you enjoy? In other words, where do you want to take it? Do you want to take it in a tarot direction? Do you want to take it in just like a casual video direction? What is your ultimate goal here? What is your end state? In other words, you know, what the old saying, what is your 5-year goal? You know, like what is your end state and where do you want to be? And put it in that direction so you have a focus. So get a focus, narrow it down, figure out where you want to be, how you want to do it, and chase after that. And I think that's going to be a better option for you, or a good option for you, as for where to go forward. Figure out what you want to focus on. So me, it was tarot. I tried a couple of things, tried astrology, I tried some other stuff, and it didn't go forward as good, didn't have the views, and so I just played with tarot, and I stuck with tarot, you know? I stuck with tarot, so there you go. Eight of Wands says, definitely move forward with it. Don't delay. If you have some ideas, you have some unique things, you have some unique things that you want to present to the world, definitely put that out there as well. So, what is unique about you? What is the point that you want to make? What is something about you that is going to be attractive to the most people, right? So you want to teach. There you go. So if you want to teach, what do you want to teach? Do you want to teach tarot? So I teach my own version of stuff in tarot. If you want to do that, wrap that around what you need to do. So if you want to teach, what do you want to teach? How do you want to do it? Organize it. Do you want to do like PowerPoint presentations? Do you want to do, I don't know, you know, whatever you want to teach. A lot of people teach astrology and they do it really well, right? They have like good audio visual stuff going. They got good bonus extras. They got video effects. What do you want to do, right? And then figure out how to present that. But the Eight of Wands says move forward in that direction. and sort of define yourself as far as how you want your main component of the channel to be. The Four of Swords says, reinvent the look of the channel as well. So if you want to teach, you'll have a different banner and you'll have a different look, or you'll have a different style to the channel. So sort of figure that out. So then you'll have different video thumbnails and stuff like that. Definitely head in that direction and do that, because teaching, people love getting new information. People love getting a new perspective. So I teach different things, other people teach different things, and once you have that availability, I think people are really going to be attracted to it, and people are going to come, because people do love teaching videos. That's my number one thing. That is my number one thing by far, is teaching videos. So I mean, there is a market for that. There are people that want to see that, and that is a good thing to sort of get into. Anyway. All right. And, the last one is the Queen of Wands. Definitely work on the Hermit, obviously talking about just being a Virgo, using your Virgo skills. The Virgos will love to teach. We love the details. We love diving into the details and getting the focus going. The Queen of Wands says be ready to multitask that versus other things. So, have that work-life balance. Same thing with the YouTube balance as well. So that's going to be a big thing. Tarot classes, there you go. I mean, a lot of people ask me about tarot classes. So, that is a thing. People love that. I know somebody making a living doing tarot teaching. So, you can get on meetup.com and teach live. You can do it online. You can do live sessions. You can do paid sessions. But yeah, just get out there and do it and see how it works out. I think that's going to be good. That's going to be attractive to people, because that is my number one video, and a lot of other people have videos with a gazillion views, as far as the teaching goes. So, that's definitely a market for that. That's definitely something that would be good for you to do. So there you go. All right, let's see, Sunflower Tarot. What, Tabitha Marie will get married in the future. Okay, let's see about that. Anyway, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Raina, why would you want to give up on modding? You love it. You love it. Okay, Tabitha Marie will get married in the future. Let's check that out. Is a yes or no question on that, maybe? Yes or no question. See if that's going to work out. Lillian, thank you for your donation. But only takes American zip code, can you? Oh, you're trying to. Okay. All right. Tabitha Marie will get married in the future or not? Let's see about that. Your daughter. Okay, cool. Let's see. I don't know. Is marriage still a thing? All right. We use the slow tarot. Oh no, it's your daughter. We'll use the. There we go. We use this one. This one's a good one. This one's a good one here. We haven't used this in a long time either. This is not the Dreaming Way. This is the Little Prince Tarot. There you go. You're burned out. Well, sorry about that. You don't have to. Well, you don't have to mod. You don't have to mod. You can just hang out with us. You want me to demote you? You don't have to mod. You can just hang out. Just relax. Multitask. Go hang out with us, and you can multitask like a bath. Just sit there and relax in the bath and just chill out, listen, don't really pay attention, So there is the hanging out option. You don't got to be, So you can get the best of both worlds. So I think we rarely, and I mean rarely, have anybody that acts up in the channel. So, there you go. Renee, by the way, what's going on? Okay. Where we're at as far as getting married, the Star, Justice, Page of Swords. I don't see anything that says marriage. The Star says I think they get into some serious relationships in the future. The future is a long time. The future is a really long time. I don't see any marriage cards here, though. Austin, congrats for not having COVID. That's a good thing. I don't see any cards about... the Queen of Swords talks about maybe the multitasking, maybe getting into things, getting busy. I think that she's busy. She's busy with stuff. She has a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of fun stuff happening. And it's not like we're in a hurry to get married. It's not like there's some huge benefit or anything like that. I think that they're busy with stuff. They got projects, they got work, they got a lot of fun things that they like to do, and sort of leap into that. The Queen of Swords, a master of multitasking. Now, the star says they do get into serious relationships, obviously. They leap into some serious relationships. They get into it. And it's, and it's not like, again, that there's a huge pressure to do that. There's not any huge pressure to get started with that. Justice says that that is an option on the table as well. I think they get a couple of maybe a couple of, questions in that regard. But, again, I don't see any marriage cards here. I don't really see anybody that's going to be just constantly bugging them, constantly trying to get that and stuff like that. The Page of Swords says they're willing to work with different types of relationships. Nowadays it's not the 1950s anymore, right? I mean, some people just don't want to do that. Some people might love to do that. Some people might like the lifestyle. Some people might like living with somebody for a long time. So, there's such a wide variety of things that you can do nowadays. But again, I don't really see any marriage cards here. So if you're asking about marriage in the future, again, the future's a long time. But I don't think there's anything here that says yes. So I'm going to say, no, maybe not. Again, so I don't know. That's just what I see. That is just what I see. But again, I'm just a random dude reading tarot, but there you go. All right. Jay, how long will the social media mean girls continue to harass my friend? Oh, Jay, you're still having the mean girls? That's not good at all. It's not good at all. All right. My throat, Austin, my throat was sore too, but it was just because I was talking so much and I was trying to talk really over loud. I was trying to talk too loudly. And so it ended up being, a thing where I need to move the mic closer and not talk as loudly. And now I'm doing great. I did almost 40 readings last night. And I made it. So there you go. Yeah, is marriage still a thing? Is marriage still a thing? I don't know. All right, Jay's got the mean girls. Nobody likes mean girls. Why do people got to do that? We'll go over here. We'll grab the Encore Tarot. By the way, Sally made one of these. You can check it out. Go on Sally's Instagram or whatever. Check it out. Sally, I don't know if you put it on Instagram or not, but you sent it to me, so I'm assuming you put it up with Instagram. There you go. All right. Lillian, what methods does Canada support? Because I don't know. T.O. rereadings. Giro Marchetti. Well, hello, Giro. What's up? Sounds like Ciro Marchetti, but not. It's me. Giro said, right when I picked up the Encore Tarot, sucker punched them in the throat. That could be. I mean, that could be a viable alternative. You never know. Sucker punch in the throat. The throat's hard to get. Yeah, you can try the square. The square is down below. Give that a shot. I got Kodak. Kodak, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is, Kodak. We'll get you hooked up. Did I break a record last night? Ocean, I'm not sure. I think it was 40. I think it was 40 readings last night. Could be. It was actually so many, but they delay my metrics on YouTube. It's delayed for like 2 days. So I'll know tomorrow or Monday exactly how many it was. All right. Sucker punch him in the throat. It sounds kind of brutal. I wouldn't recommend it. What's up with the mean girls? Are they going to continue on? I mean, I think they're going to continue on. Bad vibes and move along. I don't think they're going to move along. They're getting the feedback that they want. And need. So they're doing it for attention. They're actually getting the feedback. And, it could be difficult to get rid of these people because they're getting the reinforcement. They're getting that good stuff, right? They're like, ooh, I love it. Give me some more attention. And they sort of get that feel here. So the Nine of Swords says that it's going to be difficult for them to stop. And you sort of figured that out, right? You figured that out. They're harassing the friend. Right now, it's not going to go away. It's just something that they do. The King of Coins, again, they're getting the reinforcement, the feedback from it, and it's something that they're going to continue on, and that's going to be something that's sort of valuable to them. And mean people are mean, I guess. That's a thing. That is a thing. What is that beep? Okay. Mean girls are mean. That is a thing. Judgment says it's all about trying to reduce their availability or reduce their exposure or avoid them if we can. That's going to be the main thing. If we can avoid them, if we can cut off their reinforcement, if we can cut off that attention that they're getting, that's going to be valuable here, because if we can just completely avoid them and cut off that reinforcement, cut off the attention, that's going to be a big thing here. It's going to be very valuable for you as well. And the Eight of Wands says they do move along. They do move on. They do get out, right? They do get away. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Right now, they're getting what they need. It is juvenile, but some people are just like that. Some people are literally just mean, Avoid them. Need to avoid them. Need to minimize your exposure. Hit the block button. Avoid them in person. Get them out of the way. Get them to be gone. And I think that's going to be a valuable component there to stopping that. But they do. It's going to be rough. It doesn't look like we may not be able to solve this anytime soon. All right. Raina, modding. Are you going to mod? I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to. The channel is well behaved. The channel is well behaved. We got awesome people here. I really we've had very few people, I have to admit, very few people that have been just a total butt. And I ban very quickly. I ban extremely quickly. So you can just relax. I say relax. At a minimum, just take days where you're just going to go and eat, have it running in the background, say hello to the people you love, and you don't gotta chase it. You don't gotta chase it and be so active. Just relax, Take some days off to where you're just like, I'm just gonna hang out. I'll be like, okay, cool. It's no big deal. So she continue modding or not. Nine of Wands, Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands. We got two wands there. Well, a lot of wands. I think it's too much activity. I think it's too much activity, too much expectations and all this stuff, right? We got a lot of wands, a lot of activity, a lot of feels here, a lot of, trying to get everything. So you got all that stuff. And I mean, you're amazing, by the way. I mean, Raina is the most amazing mod ever, like ever, anywhere, right? It's all about, when I say the, Tarot Tower, she'll post a link. She'll post a link to the face masks and everything, So I can just put that in the description. So when we have the description, I can say, face mask if you want them in the description. If you want a Tarot Tower in the description, we can do that. And that way you can relax. You just relax, just enjoy yourself. Four of Cups says, just socialize when you want to socialize. If you want to take a break to eat, if you want to just take a break again, just do something else. Have it running in the background. I do that with Renee's stream all the time. I'll just have Renee's stream running. I can hear it, but I'm painting, I'm busy painting, but I can hear Renee. I can hear Renee in the background. Renee's going, Renee's doing readings, it's fun to listen to. So I'm not actively just typing all the time, but I can hear Renee going. So that's how I like. But yeah, just do that, right? The Page of Wands, do a little less activity, take some days off. You don't have to be on every stream. Just, sleep in. The Knight of Wands, ultimately don't worry about it. Nobody's, there's no expectation. I have no expectations of you. I have no expectations of anybody on the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you want to be here, that's cool. If you want to mod, that's great. If you don't, that's cool too. You know, it's all good. I'm, you know me, I'm pretty relaxed. I mean, how many times have you seen me like upset with anything? Like zero? Have I ever been upset with anything? No, you know? So there you go. You know, so there you go. I mean, I have no expectations. Again, we're gonna hook you up with all sorts of bonus stuff and goodies and all of that stuff with when we get the decks and all of that. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You are absolutely amazing. Okay, so Drizzy, why doesn't you feel comfortable in calling and only talk on text? All right, Drizzy, let's figure that out. Let's figure that out. What are they doing with these texts? What are they doing with these texts? You never know. Why does they feel comfortable calling? It only does the text. What's going to be good for that? Absolutely. Absolutely. The Playful Heart Tarot is where it's at. Ocean Tarot Oracle, you have nice looking hands. I'm not sure what to say to that. I have nice looking hands. I mean, I don't think so. Really? I got like veins sticking up. I got like veins sticking out of my hand. What is that? I got like a weird mark on there. Yeah, you got like veins. My hand look like I'm 70. My hands look like I'm 70 years old. I got sexy hands. I mean, it looks like they've been through a meat grinder. I look 70. I don't know. Are you sure about this? All right. Looks like they've been through a meat grinder. There's this teenage girl who does realistic pencils, realistic colored pencils. And her hands legitimately look like she's 80 because of doing all the pencil stuff. I'm like, whoa, what? I'm like, wait, how? Because she posted a picture of herself. That's brutal. If you haven't done colored pencil, if you do colored pencil for like 10 hours a day, your hands, it's brutal. It's brutal. I'm just saying. Anyway, yeah. All right, sweet. I'm going to check you out. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know, man. My hands look like I'm 70, but okay. Anyway, back to the readings. I mean, you know, do you have another secret? Maybe. Why do they only text? The 10 of Cups, the Sun, the 8 of Swords. I mean, this is what they do. It's what they do. I don't think it's like on purpose. I don't think they're trying to annoy you or something on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're like, you know what would really annoy Dristy? You know what really would annoy Dristy is if I just text him. If I just text Dristy, that's all we need in life. She is going to get so annoyed. You have no idea how awesome this is going to be. I don't think they're doing that. The 10 of Cups, this is just their communication style, right? Why? Because I can text you while I'm doing other stuff. If I call you, now I'm stuck on the phone, and now I have a long conversation. Now it's kind of awkward. I can see the appeal. I can see it. The 10 of Cups that's what they do. The Sun says they have no secret thing in mind. They can just text really fast and easy. And it's so simple, and I can multitask and do other things as well. The 9 of Cups says that they're not into long conversations. They're just not into that. The 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, it's like you don't want a lot of that. You can have some of that, but not like every day, not like all the time. So texting is so simple and clean and easy and quick. 8 of Swords says don't take it personally. You know, sometimes talk on the phone, but a lot of times text. Most of the times text. I can text you while, you know, I'm at a stoplight or a stop sign, You know, I can text you when I'm doing other things at home. I got so maybe their kids are really, killing them with trying to get attention, and they just want to text you real quick. They don't want to be on the phone because they got to talk to somebody else. It's just their thing. That's just their thing. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's something where they're just like, have some animosity towards you, and they're like, I know how to get Dristy. I'm going to text them, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. All right, KD. Speaking of text, why did Liz stop texting me? We want the Dark Mansion Tarot for this. Am I a hand model? I mean, I could be. Apparently, I could be. I don't know. You know what? True Chakra Tarot. You know what True Chakra Tarot has not seen? True Chakra Tarot has not seen the money trick. I mean, I'm just saying she she hasn't seen the money trick. So, I mean, here you go. Let's get some water first. Get some water first with my wonderful hands. I mean, get some water first with my wonderful hands. You see my wonderful hands again with the True Chakra Tarot has not seen the money trick. All right, so here's the problem. I want to go over to buy some tarot decks, and I just don't have the money because all I got is $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. That's all I got. How many tarot decks can you get with $5? Karen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. How many decks can you get with $5? Not a lot, not a lot. So you want some more money, and in order to get more money, all you do is you just snap like that, and the money becomes $100. Becomes $100. It really is $100. I know it doesn't look like it. It really is $100. 20. This is legitimate. 40, 60, 80, $100. Now you have enough to go get some tarot decks. Now we have enough money to go get some tarot decks. All right, that's it. That's a money trick. I'm just saying. You can get one mocha. I mean, you could. You could. All right. Drink your water. Indeed. Brenda is full of good advice tonight. Drink your water. You wanted Dark Mansion. Dark Mansion, you will have. Dark Mansion, you will have. See? True Chakra Tarot Talk. See, hasn't seen the money trick. Everybody has to see it at least once. At least once. See, this is what you do when you're a retired magician. I have no life. I have no life. I'm a retired magician. I have hundreds of tricks. But the problem is most of them don't look good on a stream. So I'm kind of restricted to like maybe 10, to maybe 10. And that's about that will look good on a camera live. So some of them don't look good on the camera live. All right. Why did Liz stop texting me? They don't like you anymore. I mean, entertainment purposes only. Never make relationship decisions based upon a fat man reading your cards on YouTube. Okay. Even if they have sexy hands. Even if they have sexy hands. Okay. I think they got some issues. They got some issues. 5 of Cups. That's the master of disappointment. It's the master of bad feelings. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I'm just saying now. 7 of Cups, it seems like that was their only way out. They needed a way out. They needed, something. They needed something else. They needed something else. All right. Karen, yes, no problem. Karen, what is your question? Karen, let me know. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate your donation. All right. Let me know what your question is. 6 of Swords are moving on to something better. Moving on to something a little bit better. The 3 of Pentacles says they will be back. They will be back. It's not something where they're gone for good. They will be back. But right now they need a break. Right now they could be having some problems. And it seems maybe they're blaming it on you, or it seems that maybe they have some problems with you or something like that. I mean, I don't really know. The 5 of Cups says something's wrong. Something's wrong here. 7 of Cups, they almost have no choice but to do that. 6 of Swords are moving on to something better. And the 3 of Pentacles, they're going to come back. They're going to come back. They're going to come back. So it may be something temporary where they're just angry. or they're just upset, or they're just emotionally confused. I mean, I don't know, but they will be back. It's not permanent. I mean, it's not like permanent or anything. I wouldn't get concerned about that. Liz needs a break. I mean, it could be. All right. Let's see. I recently talked to old high school crush. This looks like a Kodak. This looks like a statement. I recently talked to an old high school crush. I assume that you want to get in the pants of the old high school crush. Is that what's going on here? Kodak. Let's see. Is this what's going on? He's so sweet. Has a connection going. Okay. All right. You want that little old crush action from high school. We can do that with the Star Tarot. We can do that with the Star Tarot. The Star Tarot is where it's at. The Star Tarot is where it's at. All right. Whoa. A professional card magician and I can't shuffle. How great is that? How cool is that? I'm making the assumption. That they want to get into the pants of the old high school crush, you know? I mean, you never know. I assume that's what's happening here. Just taking a wild guess. Entertainment purposes only. All right. Let's see about the old high school crush's pants. True Chakra Tarot Talk. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. So many cards. I mean, there's a lot of cards here, you gotta say. Miss Sunshine. All right. Let's see about this. Let's see if we're getting in their pants or not. I mean, the Ace of Swords says it's definitely good to talk to them. They're definitely open to talk to them. And yeah, they're definitely open to that. So, you know, the Ace of Swords says, let's talk, let's discuss, let's get something started. I think they're willing to talk to you. I think they're willing to get some open communication going with that. The Eight of Wands says, absolutely go forward. Absolutely go on forward. This is important to you. I think it's something where you're going to benefit from it, right? The Five of Pentacles, maybe not immediately, but the Nine of Pentacles says maybe later. Maybe later it would benefit you. I mean, we're just saying. So definitely hit them up. Talk to them. You know, don't get in their pants immediately. Don't get in their pants right now. You want to relax. You got to relax. So, yeah, the Eight of Wands says definitely go forward with that. And I would say just, you know, say hi, say hello. How are they doing? I think they may actually be in a relationship right now, but, you know, that's okay. Just talk to them. We don't got to get in their pants tonight. Just talk to them. And be open and be fun, be flirty with them and all that good stuff. The Five of Pentacles, I think they have another relationship. I think so. Texas Built says that you saw my shuffle video. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles says you may have an opportunity later, but I think they may be in a relationship. Oh, speaking of shuffle videos, all right, you know, we haven't had enough magic tricks in the stream. I'm just saying now, we haven't had enough magic tricks in the stream. We got the five. We don't want the five. The five is kind of a butt. So if we just play with it a little bit, you just got to massage it. It becomes the two. So, you know, that's fun. Right? It becomes the two. Chastity belt. A chastity belt may not help. It may not. All right. But I mean, a chastity belt may not help. What would help though? Is me getting organized. What would help though? All right. Have to stop watching. All right. You got a king. All right. The king is boring. Does anybody really like the king? Nobody likes the king. But if you snap, nobody likes the king, but if you snap, it becomes the three. See, that's the important part. Because nobody likes the king. You want a three. A three is much more valuable than the king. Maybe not in poker. You know, sometimes maybe not in poker. That may be bad. Can I get away with this one? I think I can. Change it back to the king. You know what I'm saying? We change it back to the king because nobody likes the three. Everybody likes the king. So there you go. All right. And you try to get rid of the king because literally nobody likes the king. They don't like that king. They like a different card. Like that. All right? But if you snap, the king comes back. And it's almost impossible to get rid of the king. It is. It's next to impossible to get rid of the king. Okay, there you go. Moving back to the tarot. Moving back to the tarot. What do we got? We did the old crush. Karen. Still waiting for Karen's question. Let's see. Karen. So Karen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Did you not have a question? If you had a question, let me know. In the meantime, we'll move on. Tarot Talk says thank you. Well, thank you, Tarot Talk. I appreciate you. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Just being here and relaxing. Hopefully you liked a little bit of the magic and a little bit of the card trickery and whatnot. I mean, we can do this with tarot cards as well. I think so. What can we? Maybe. This could go really bad. But we're going to try it out anyway. This could go really bad. I'm just warning you now. This could go bad. All right. We have the Page of Swords. We got the Page of Swords. Okay. The Page of Swords is good because the Page of Swords is all about being a part of, trying to figure stuff out because they're a page. But if you snap, you turn the Page of Swords over, it becomes the Hanged Man. So, did that look okay? That was really iffy. That was highly iffy. I gotta say, that was extremely iffy. Anyway, let me know. Page of Swords, the Hanged Man. Terrible trickery. Terrible trickery. I think we're done. I guess I'm not even going to put the ending soon screen on. I think we're pretty much done. All right. I'm back in 11 hours, and I'm back tomorrow night too. So I'm here almost every night. So come back. If you like what you saw, come back and check it out. Be here tomorrow morning as well. So I appreciate everybody joining. And here is my new ending screen with, same ending screen with new music. Carolina. Okay, well, we got one last reading. Carolina, let me know what your question is. I appreciate your donation. Witchcraft indeed. All right, we got Carolina. First time you turn 2 over. Axel, yeah, you can see that. There you go. All right. Carolina, what is your question? Let me know. We'll get you a reading. Some sort of waiting here. Maybe I need a new trick. What other tricks do I got? I got the angel trick. I'll do the angel trick tomorrow night. Everybody likes that. Oh, I don't think this one is, I don't think anybody, this one is so obvious. It's difficult. This is difficult to pull off. It's difficult to pull off. Can I do it? It is difficult. All right. It is difficult. Carolina, I have no idea what your question is. Carolina, email me your question and I will do you a private. Carolina, my email is right down there and I will get your question in a private video tomorrow or in a video tomorrow. So email me your question and we're going to end now. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you and we'll see you next time.
You had to go away just to figure out who you are. And I'm in this empty house with your pictures on my wall. But I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. Now I'm just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for talk all night, we just let the good times pass and got caught up in our fights. I say I don't mind, but that's a lie. Thought we'd work it out. I've tried to let you go. Memories, they tend to stay. Doesn't matter anyway, 'cause it won't be you and me. Now I'm just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do. It's hopeless to be holding on to you. Now I'm just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do.